Hello and good to see you again. Last time we checked Peter the Great's naval fortress and got ignored by sheep. And this time we're heading south to unknown waters, unknown to me at least, expecting not to see a soul for several days. This area is not plain sailing. You have to keep an eye on the depth sounder most of the time. In the winter, I marked half a dozen possible anchorages, and now I'm going to check as many of them as I can. Plenty of room in marinas in the beginning of June. Today's target isn't very far, just a few miles south. Don't those cliffs look perfect for sunbathing, if only the temperature was higher than plus 13 Celsius. These small islands have peculiar names ending in skeri, which I think comes from the Swedish word skär, meaning a small rocky island. These names are read-only. Don't try to say these fast or you'll hurt yourself. This spot looks pretty good for anchoring with westerly winds. Now it's about 18 knots from southwest. That strait is probably too shallow. I'll leave it alone this time. Won't stay here now, have to check the others too. Now heading for the most protected potential anchorage. And it proves to be too protected, shallow and small. Have to turn back, not enough water here. There it is, can't go there with this boat. Maybe I'll visit it with the dinghy tomorrow. So, where are we? Uh-oh. At this spot the water feels particularly hard. Better back off and try again, a bit more to the left. No damage to the keel, I hope. My speed was really slow. I knew there'd be a rock with my name on it here. Better find another anchorage for the night. About 2-3 meters here. Have to go pretty slow. This one looks good too, except that the wind direction is gonna change back to north or northwest for the night. Let's stay here for lunch anyway. This looks better. A reasonable shelter for northwestern wind. And it looks like the wind is going to pretty much die anyway for the night. What a beautiful spot. True peace and quiet. This is what I was looking for. The pines here have a hard time growing tall. There's very little soil to grow on. Bladderwrack is a common seaweed in the Baltic Sea. It has a lot of vitamins and minerals, and it's edible, though I've never been that hungry. And this little birch is bound to get thirsty one day. Does it matter to him? No, that's life. Have to check a couple of other spots with the dinghy. I'd love to try kayaking here one day. You can't get much closer to nature than that. Spend nights in a hammock on one of these islands. You can pick any island you like, as long as you're not camping in anyone's backyard. This whale is solid 2-billion-year-old bedrock. And so is her baby. Funny how those rocks look so soft, like marshmallows. Let's call it a day. I'm expecting a peaceful night. Thanks again for joining me, and see you in the morning.